call the Cordele City Commission meeting to order for June the 16th. At this time, if I could ask Pastor Q Robinson if he would give us an invocation, please.
I'm honored to. If everybody would bow their heads with me. Heavenly Father, we thank you this morning for giving all of us the mind and the heart to be here, the ability to be here. We thank you for the city of Cordele. We thank you for all of our leaders, our department heads, our commissioners, and giving us the strategy for success when it comes to our city. We thank you for continuing to let us be a place of opportunity, of compassion, and of love. Please give us a strategy not just to create those things, but to execute each and every one of them here today. Make this the room where it happens. Grace us with your presence so that we do not leave where you linger. I believe that there's something you want to do special here today, so touch every person that speaks, touch every person that hears, give us the heart to be able to receive and the mind to be able to get things done. We thank you for this and all things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Mayor Pro Tem, will you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. At this time, is there approval for today's agenda?
To amend it, sir,
Okay.
there are 3 amendments this morning. To include the summer feeding program for Cordele, the Chris County Recreation Department Girls 8 to 10 softball team state championship in Dalton, Georgia, and to include Chris County High School track team recognition.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second to approve today's agenda with the 3 exceptions. Summer feeding program for the youth, 8 to 10 U, state playoffs.
Yes.
Okay.
Dalton, Georgia.
And Dalton. And the Chris County track, recognition of the Chris County
High school track team.
High School track team. Okay, adding those after the discussion of the retirement program?
Yes, sir. We need to discuss that one as well. Do I
Okay.
need to amend that or just do it when it come up?
When it comes up.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, y'all heard the motion. There's a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion approved to amend today's agenda. Okay, is there a motion to approve the call meeting minutes from May the 26th?
So move.
Okay. Is there a second?
A second.
Okay, motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve the regular minute meetings from June the 2nd, 2026?
So moved.
All right, got a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion approved. Are there any speaker appearances? No. Okay, speakers on specific agenda items? Okay. All right, we're gonna move straight into our agenda items today. Agenda item number 1, consider and approve the reappointment board members for the Cordele Carnegie Library for a 3-year term. Reappointment for Curtis Lucas, reappointment for Marilyn Gary, and reappointment for Randy West, replacement of Cindy Jenkins.
Gina Moore.
With Gina Moore, yeah.
With Gina Moore, right. Okay,
So moved.
Second.
okay, motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Okay, agenda item number 2.
I assume you're approving the entire group.
Right. Mm-hmm. Approving the entire group. That was the will of the commission, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right, agenda item number 2, an ordinance of the city of Cordele, Georgia, repealing section 1010 of the zoning code entitled Board of Zoning Appeals, providing that the mayor and city commission shall have the power to hear and consider zoning appeals, repealing all ordinance in conflict herewithin within and for other purposes.
Mayor, this is an amendment, text amendment to the zoning code, so we have to have a hearing before the planning commission, a hearing before the city commission. So what you're doing is making sure this is okay, and then conveying it to the planning commission to start the process.
Okay?
And what this does is just, all the decisions that they make will be made by you, not the zoning board of appeals, if you ultimately pass it.
Okay. Commissioners, y'all got any questions for the attorney on this before we, any other discussion?
No.
Okay. If not, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Okay, motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion approved. All right, agenda item number 3, consider and approve an intergovernmental agreement with the county to call for a referendum imposing the floating local option sales tax, FLOST, and if approved, a majority of the voters to levy and distribute the tax under the terms of the agreement and state law. For this purpose of reducing property taxes imposed by Chris County and the municipality of Cordele.
So moved.
Okay.
Second.
Motion and a second. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion approved. Okay, on this right here, I am gonna just let the public know what the FLOST is. The FLOST is a tax that's going to be voted on in November. The FLOST would increase the sales tax by 1%, and then that 1% will be distributed between the city and the county based upon the money collected. The city will get 32.5% of the money. The county will receive 67.5% of the money. That will go over your county taxes, and it will go over your city taxes. Projected, the city taxes should be reduced by approximately 7 mills, and the county taxes should be reduced by approximately 4 mills. So that would reduce the amount of taxes that would be owed. You also already have a tax reduction called the LOST in place that reduces the city and county taxes. So this is all a way that would reduce property taxes for everybody. The FLOST will be distributed based on all landowners, and so that will reduce the amount of property taxes owed. Once it is voted on and if it passes in November, then in 2027, there would be approximately 6 months of the FLOST collected. So you would not receive the full year's benefit of the money. In 2027, the full years of money would not be realized until your taxes from 2028. Okay? All right. We will move on to the consideration or discussion of the retirement cost study.
Yes, sir.
Okay, is there a motion for discussion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion and a second.
Mr. Mayor, if I may,
Go ahead.
I reviewed the information that we received, and I totally disagree with it.
Okay.
The proposal that was done by Siegel encourages us to change our benefits. However, I don't feel like we're comfortable with other cities our size. When I reviewed last year when we got the information, our comparable number would be for anywhere from 60 to 80 for the commissioners. They dropped us to 30. And I think we're entitled because the work we put in is not just coming to meeting twice a month. This every day, all day, any time of night, any time of day. Rain, sunshine, cold, winter, sleet, snow, bike surgery, whatever, we had to come. So I think a comparable amount for the city of Cordele would be 60 and not 30.
Okay.
The 30 was requested based on conversation held by the commission.
By what?
By the commission, and we can go back and request an amendment to this.
Please.
To this cost study to see what.
Because see, I plan on retiring next year, I want to be honest with you. And I don't wanna go out with peanuts. I don't wanna be like the rest of them sitting there getting $13. It's just a slap. And when was the last time adjustment was made for the commissioners on this? Never.
Never.
After what, 70, 80, 100 years, it's still been 13.
Since 1971, I believe.
Okay, and this almost, ooh, okay. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I stand for what I believe in. You know who I am, okay? I'm not asking for the 125, the 200 other cities get it. I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for a comparable amount of 60. Okay? Do anybody have any opposition up here?
I agree with you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Mr. Mayor,
Okay?
does this increase the budget,
Yes.
That don't go with the budget, does it?
which we don't have
That's retirement
yet?
benefit.
Overall, it increases the budget.
For these three proposed enhancements, you're looking at an increase of $143,000.
Speak up, David.
I'm sorry. Because of these three proposed enhancements, you're looking at $143,000 per year increase.
Now, you're talking about the enhancements. We're talking about our employees.
All-
Yeah, right.
Okay, so
So
now-
these three, the multiplier going from 1.25 to 1.5.
Right,
The decrease in the vesting from 10 years to 7 years.
yes.
And then increasing the elected officials from $13 per month for every year of service to $30 per month.
Which would be 660 a year, a month, approximately 660 a month.
I'm sorry, I don't,
Approximately 660 a month after retirement.
it depends on your years of service.
Yes.
Years of
Oh,
service.
well, okay, so one, 4 year, is there a limit?
Right now, for every 4-year term, you'd be looking at $52 per month.
How much?
$52 per month is what an elected official would receive in retirement for every 4 years, every 4-year term. Going to $30 per month per year of service, you're looking at $120 per month for every 4-year term. So if you've been here 3 terms, 12 years, you'd be looking at $360 per month.
That's why I say go to 600, I know what I'm thinking. I heard you go, well,
So if you go,
anyway,
if you double this to 60, then you're looking at $720 per month.
okay. That sound right?
For a 12-year, for 12 years of service, 3 terms.
Okay. That makes sense.
Mr. Mayor,
But however, the 3 enhancements that have been proposed, the cost increase would be $143,000 per year
For the, okay.
for the whole. We can go back and request another adjustment to the
I think
study
you need
to
to
see
revisit
what
that
the
one.
increase to 60 would be.
Let me add something in here when it comes to this cost study, and I'm the main one that asked for it for our employees. The fact that we're a 1.25 factor, and that probably don't mean a whole lot to the general public, but there's a multiplying factor on the retirement for city and county employees. The county stands at 1.75, and the cities is at 1.25. It puts the city at a big disadvantage when you're hiring people. Now, most young people, when they come to work, they don't look at pensions. They could care less. That don't mean nothing. That's one of the reasons Ron Rowe came in here about a 453, which is like a 401k. But for the older people, like Chief back here, for instance, and some of them, and some of the others that are looking, one day here soon, they're going to be retiring. That 125 to 150 is a significant amount of increase in a world where the city of Cordele hasn't given COLA raises like they're supposed to in their existence, as far as I know. Okay, all right, and that's just not right. The county, you can blast them all you want to, but the county gives us 1.75. I'm a county employee, as you all know. All right, so they're looking after us, and they're giving us our COLA raises every year. COLA meaning cost of living adjustment. Those are hedges against inflation. They are not a raise per se for merit, that you did something and, hey, I'm gonna give you another $1 an hour because you did a good job, da 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 da. Those are just to hedge off inflation. Okay, as most of you know, because a lot of you know county and city employees, most of them work more than one job. A great number of them do. Okay, and I'm not gonna say that that's going to end with this little increase, but I can say this, that we do have some very good city employees, and they work hard and diligently to make sure that we have all the services that we need in this city. And for us to get it from 1.25, which to me is pathetic, to 1.5, it'd be a crime not to. So I wholeheartedly stand behind moving it up. and want that, with this cost study, increased.
Okay, now can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I ran on the budget. I ran on the financial audits, okay? I preached that. Right now, I think our budget's headed towards $800,000 deficit. We came in at 1.8 million. If I'm sitting at the house and I'm looking at that, we need to be extremely cautious about adding anything else right now to the budget. Extremely cautious. And I guess I'm playing the devil's advocate, and I'll probably be a one term because I'm saying this. But if we don't watch what we're spending now, we come up next year, or 6 months down the road, we're going to have to raise a lot of fees, a lot of taxes to offset this. I know it's only 143,000, correct, Mr. Wade?
That's correct.
Okay, it's only 143,000 here. Over there, it's only 100,000. Over yonder, it's only 17,000. It adds up. And we're going to add and add and add. And this is not monopoly money. This is our taxpayers' money. We're headed into another penny sales tax, okay? Hopefully, people will start touring and they'll stop in Cordele. Maybe we can hold up signs or something, get them to stop, go to Walmart and stand out front and hold up signs, we need money, okay? But we got to really be cautious here. I've heard nothing about the budget yet, okay? We should have had that already done, all right? And I understand with the turmoil we had, okay, our finances, and this is for the public to know, our finances are bad, okay? And it's not that we don't have money, it's we don't know where it's at, okay? It hasn't been reconciled. And you're talking not 1 year, you're talking several years. And we still got an antique computer system that has a mind of its own. It'll take one item, put it over to the deduction, then put it back into the positive, okay? So we're trying to get all that reconciled. The CPA we hired is doing an outstanding job. He's bringing our finance department up to par, okay? We have a lot of new people in the finance department, okay? All that, and then we're trying to add in more money. Now, I hope we all think about it before we vote for it. I have no problem with it, okay? The employees need that, but we need to be cautious right now. And if we need to table it and then come back and visit in 6 months to look at it, I think that would be a good thought plan to see where our finances are.
And also, Mr. Mayor, if I may at this time, what percentage of this 143,000 for the salary and hourly employees, and what percentage for your elected officials? That's what, the percentage is 143. How much is the retirement benefit for the elected officials as opposed to the general public of the workforce?
Yes, ma'am.
We're not salary, we're not hourly, we just employ, so I'm just wondering the difference of that amount you quoted as to what's going to other retirees from the elected official perspective.
Right. The elected officials should not have a huge impact on here because you're paid you're given a base rate
Okay.
retirement.
Okay.
Whereas employees,
Fluctuating.
it's based on salaries.
Mhm.
So of course, the higher percentage will be
The
the
employee.
employees of the city
Mhm.
versus the elected officials because you have a set rate set out there
Yes.
that they know what's going to be every year. Whereas employees, salaries fluctuate. People get raises, people get promotions.
Mhm.
Those numbers fluctuate. So it would be very safe to say that the employees make up a vast majority of this increase.
I'm gonna ask you if you're looking to it within the next 90 days, 3 months, and let us know if you will.
I can probably have this by the next meeting.
Thank you, sir.
So my question on this is the budget. Is this cost factored into the budget now, or is it
No,
not?
sir.
It's not, it'd be in addition
They would be in addition.
to the current budget, because you have not brought that before us yet.
No, sir.
All right, what's the time frame on the budget coming before? So we're gonna need to have some call meetings between now
We're gonna
and
have to
July?
have call meetings. I did sit down with William last week and we looked Request versus revenue is about $800,000 out. So we can make some cuts in request and have a balanced budget. It will be a tight budget, and I would recommend somewhere around January, halfway through the fiscal year, we come back and have a budget review, and we'll have to make some budget adjustments at that time, which I think is a good practice anyway. We should be reviewing mid-year to see where we stand, so we can know
Exactly.
if we need to tighten our belts
Yeah.
or what we have. So I do feel we can have you a budget in front of you. We may not make it to the effective July 1, but we can be very close.
Very close.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
It is going to be a tight shoestring budget. A lot of excessive spending is being cut out. We're looking at some lease options on vehicles and equipment instead of paying that, and we can pay that debt service through SPOS. So we'll see what our options are. But right now, that does not include this proposed enhancement, nor does it include cost of living increases or bonuses. So those numbers have to be figured in yet.
okay, so you'll bring a couple options before us, the retirement as an increase.
Yes, sir.
You'll bring cost of living as an increase, and you'll bring the bonuses structure
Yes, sir.
as an increase
Yes, sir.
for us to decide what to do
Yes, sir.
based upon the budget.
Based on what numbers we're in the budget.
You come in with, and you will modify the retirement to the proposed change that Commissioner Shepherd proposed.
I will request the cost study to be amended to look at 60 versus 30.
60
and
versus
see
30.
how much of an impact that makes, which I don't anticipate a lot.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay,
And this will not be retroactive either. It'll only be for current and future.
Commissioner, yes, sir, going
So
forward.
there'll be no retroactive
Thank you.
benefit.
Okay.
okay. No retroactive, okay. All right, and then, okay, so we'll probably have a called meeting between now and July 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, is there any further discussion? Okay. If not, we'll move on to our added items, the summer feeding program for the youth.
For some reason, USDA is not serving the children in Cordele, Chris County this summer. I've had multiple calls and multiple knocks on my door saying, and asking me for hamburgers and hot dogs and pizzas. So I've been looking around to see if I can find some way to feed our children this summer. I'm not doing Arabic, I'm not doing the county. If they come to Cordele to the site, they're welcome to get something. But right now I'm focusing on Cordele, the city of Cordele. And I got a proposal just to do 3 days a week, because it's gonna cost. And there are no funds available right now. So I've also reached out to Unity Community in Montezuma, the district, and they're gonna get back with me this afternoon to see if they can help us with this program. And the proposal is to do the housing authority sites where most children are. Sunset Home, Sunnyside, whatever it is, Morningside, Sunset Home, Drayton Apartment, and Clara Scott, who have areas where I can meet these children and provide lunch. The lunch will consist of a sandwich, a cookie, a Little Debbie, or something in that nature, a jug of juice, and some chips. The family can bring them by, pick them up. They don't eat in the facility. We have brown bag lunch like they did with USDA, and that way we'll give them some relief. These children are home alone, a lot of them because the parents are working. And the only way I know to do this is to come to my city and to my community. If there are any businesses out there want to donate, make the funds for summer feeding program, send it to the city of Cordele, to my city manager, David Wade. But I need some funds to start this thing. We want to do just July. Because school started back the last week at the end of July anyway this year. So if I can get 4 weeks, July 1 to July 30th, to feed these children, I would appreciate it. It's a last minute thing. It was dropped in my lap and I want to reach out. So, Mr. David Wade, out of my discretionary funds, I would like to donate $1,000. I got you coming next. Okay? And I challenge each of my fellow commissioners to please donate to feed our children.
I'll match it.
Sir?
I'll match.
Okay? I get another matches.
Yeah, I donate.
All right,
I
can I get
donate
another?
1,200.
Okay?
1,200.
And in that way, I can get enough matches. If West Central Georgia Unity Community come in, we can do it 5 days instead of 3 days. You see what I'm saying? The proposal I have is for, on my hand today, my proposal, I can't prepare, sir, is from a licensed person, Reed Real Estate, can do it 100 for 3 days. So I'm trying to get the whole 5 days for my children. And the proposal was, JoJo, my vision get bad, 3,940 for 100. For the meals for 3 days. I'm trying to get all 5 days. So if you the community come in and give me the rest, I can feed our children for 5 days. Our children are our future. And one day they're gonna be up here representing me, stand by me when I'm a little bit older. So I'm not, can you read it?
It's hard to read, you got it on the small.
It's small, I couldn't, well, I had to read what I had. I can read
Oh,
most
you
of the
need
time, but.
this?
So if I can get you into the community, and they text me this morning, I called them last night like I did the mayor, and they said they would get back with me after 1 today. So I'm reaching out. If you have a business, if you have a business and you want to make a donation, we appreciate it. Send it to you, David, care of the summer feeding programs, and that way we know where the funds are coming from. We do not, yes, sir.
May we sponsor like one of the days that you're trying to do?
I can't hear you.
May we sponsor one of the days you're trying to do as the police department and use one of our community service funds? Is that something we could do to help?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, I will give you her name and number, but you would have to, get with her with the menu, what they serve these children, go have U.S. requirement, whatever they serve these children, so, I will give you the person name, or whatever, you can come in there and serve too, cause I'm gonna volunteer to serve the days I'm in town, I'm gonna volunteer. And if anybody else wanna volunteer, I appreciate it, okay?
I'll get a sandwich.
Huh?
I'll get a sandwich.
Yeah, we'll give you a bologna sandwich. But, it's for the children this time,
Okay.
okay? You didn't say anything when I asked for a donation, sir, Mr. Mayor.
Oh, I'm.
Oh, okay, I wanna make sure that.
I had to wait until everybody
Okay.
finished.
Yeah,
Okay.
they were all jumping on it.
They were
Okay.
all jumping.
But I'm in.
Okay, okay. Cause we're gonna get the food from Sam's, I've priced it out already, it's out expensive. If I had a little more time, I would've been begging Frito-Lay, but I don't have time to run that big right now, it's too late a date to run big. But next year, if I have to do this, I would be a little bit more prepared, because I didn't know till the last minute that USDA wasn't serving this year. And maybe we can investigate to see why they are not serving this area, yes, sir.
Do you care about running the Frito-Lay?
Please.
That's in your backyard, ain't it?
Please.
I'll go out there and grab a bunch of them. They got a spot up there that they donate for stuff.
Any and all help would be appreciated.
Okay.
Do you need this, David? The proposal, do you need this, or do I keep it? Okay, thank you, that's number one. So you got the pledge for everyone helping, okay?
That's it.
Okay, so is
1,000,
that?
1,200.
Mhm.
1,000.
Thousand.
Okay, now, the next proposal we have this morning,
Hold on, we need to probably vote on that.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to, let me bring that up.
okay.
Okay, so is there a motion
So
to
moved.
approve a discretionary $1,000 from Commissioner Shepherd, Mayor Pro Tem Shepherd, Commissioner JoJo Wright, Commissioner George Singletary for 1,200 from Commissioner Bernard Finn, and 1,000 from Mayor Pro Tem. Mayor Wesley Rainey. I'm hung up on the Mayor Pro Tem.
You can come invest this,
Yeah.
okay, as long as you give
So
me the
that'd
money.
be $5,200 of discretionary funds for the summer feeding program. So there was a motion, is there a second?
Second,
Okay,
third,
motion and a
fourth.
second, all in favor? Motion approved.
Thank you all so much.
Okay,
Now, you ready for my second one?
okay.
My
Yes.
second, on the, to the agenda with number 6, is for the Cordele Chris County Recreation Department, the girls, 8 through 10, championship in Dalton, Georgia, and they're gonna need some support. They have some support, but, and I think Mr. Wright told me the county's gonna match what we,
County's gonna match whatever the city does, and then there are funds also that are being raised, on a private level. So it's expensive to send 2 teams up there and house them and keep them up there for 3 days, or could be 4 days, but 3.5 days anyway, and feed them and take care of them, and, I ain't gotta tell anybody that if it's got to do with sports, it's close to me, so I'm all in on it, and that's the reason I'm bringing it up there, where they need some help, and I got discretionary money, and I'm gonna use some of it, so.
how many children are we talking about with your group, sir?
There'll be 24 kids and 8 adults.
We're talking about 32 and all.
Yeah, but we talking about, they're adults, so they gotta get rooms and all that kind of stuff. They can't.
Now, you say you got some fund from the recreation services as well for your housing, or what are we doing now?
What I wanna do is, and y'all can do whatever you feel like is necessary. I wanna give 1,000 of my discretionary funds to go to it. and then whatever the rest of the commissioners decide they want to do, and you put that up there, and the county is going to match whatever we need on or above the amount that this whole thing's gonna cost. And this whole thing could probably cost $8,500 to $8,900 would be my guess. So it's not cheap to send them up there.
What do you have to start with? You have anything, or do we gotta do the whole 8,900?
No. Just put up a certain, they're raising money from the general public.
Okay.
Our businesses, your old
Okay,
workplace, the
okay.
hospital, all of them right there are throwing in funds. So, you know, we're just adding to it to make sure that we got enough to cover. That's all we're doing.
So if you made a motion for the up to a certain amount,
Yeah,
then you can spend
we-
anything between that.
Yes,
would,
up to $1,000 each, whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We'll just say it
Okay.
like that.
So we can make up the difference if it's 200 to commissioner.
300 or whatever.
Or whatever.
I'm gonna go ahead and say 1,000. Y'all say what you want to, but you can say up to.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, Ward 1, Mayor Pro Tem, since I got another group I'm doing with the summer camp, I wanna say 3 for this group and 3 for my next group I do next month. Let's say 3 from Ward 1, Mayor Pro Tem.
Okay.
I got 24 kids there. I mean, it's 8 of them.
Okay.
Kinda
Are
matching.
there any other commissioners that want to use discretionary funds for the state playoffs for the 8 and 10U?
Yeah, we have, what, 5,000?
Mm-hmm.
We've used 1,000 on another incident, we're doing another 1,000, that leaves us 3. The end of the year is coming up.
Right, but I'll be finished with mine before the end of the year.
You
I
will?
got some, I had some left from last time, didn't I, Davis?
It didn't carry over.
I used all mine from last year.
I don't believe so.
Okay. That's why I can be a little more. If I have to push a little bit more to give him 5, I can, because I got funds you already have. So let me do 5 instead of 3, Mr. Mayor, for him. Cause I got more funds than the rest of them. I've been pinching off mine.
How much have you got for the JoJo fund?
I donate 800.
I can't have nothing.
Okay, I do 5, you got 8.
I got
Okay.
8, yeah.
That was a
800.
joke out there. It's a joke.
Commissioner Wright,
Yes.
what if it goes over that amount that you're anticipating? What happens to the funds?
Oh, they'll come back. Well, we're gonna send everything through Miss Monica. Right, Miss Monica Robinson, she handles our angel fund, and everything that we take in, we send to her, and then she divvies it up between the kids, the parents, or whatever, and so forth. So that's how this
Just to go up there?
Right.
All right, what I'm saying though, if it, say you use $8,900,
Yeah.
and let's say 11,000 is donated, is she gonna be able to use the other funds?
She got a hand up to answer you.
No. Go ahead.
Am I in order?
Go ahead.
So the funds will go to the Adopt an Athlete Fund, which is reserved just for our Chris County athletes, and we use that as a scholarship fund. So when they apply, go to sign up for any sport, if they're needing help with those fees, they can fill out an application form with the recreation department. If they're approved, then those funds come out of the Adopt an Athlete Fund to pay for their registration fees.
Right.
So it continues to build, and then things like this, the, championship, we can use some of that towards it if we need to.
Okay, thank you for clarifying.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what. I knew that. I'm just easy for her to tell you.
Well, I'm pretty sure I knew it too, but I want the public to know,
Mhm.
you know.
Do you want to donate any?
I put 1,000 in.
1,000, I missed that, okay. Okay, all right, so Mayor Pro Tem would like to donate 500.
Yes, sir.
Commissioner Wright would like to donate 1,000. Commissioner Singletary would like to donate 1,000. And Commissioner Finn would like to donate 800.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 500 of the discretionary funds because I'm doing stuff personally on this. So I just don't wanna use the city funds, when I've done, well, that's why I'm gonna do that.
Well, I'm doing all the 500 for another group, so.
Yeah. All right, so at this time, is there a motion to approve?
Mr. Mayor.
So moved.
Hold on. Could you explain, because I'm pretty sure there's some people out there not understanding discretionary funds, with the budget like it
Yeah.
is. Could you please explain that so that people, don't get the wrong idea of what we have here?
Okay, so discretionary funds, there is $5,000 given per commissioner each year in discretionary funds that the commissioners can do for activities that may come up throughout the city. So we all have to approve each other's discretionary funds to be able to do, because it's all city money, city taxpayer money. So up to $5,000 a year per commissioner. Okay, and we've used
Quite a bit.
probably half of it per commissioner, I'm gonna say, so far this year. Okay?
And most of it been earmarked for youth, for the youth and children.
Right, right. Okay, so commissioners, y'all have heard the amounts that everybody's proposed. Is there a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor? Okay, motion approved.
Mr. Ray, Mr. Mayor, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Who's this check that we made to?
Dr. Angel.
Adopt an athlete.
Dr.
Dr.
Athlete, excuse me.
Adopt an Angel's Christmas Day.
Yeah, yeah. Save a little of that too. That's right.
Okay, all right. We have one more agenda item that was added, and that is recognition of the Chris County High School track team.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
And at this time, may I?
yes, ma'am.
It is indeed an honor to speak to these young people. Some 59 to 60 years ago, I too ran track. Don't look like it now, but I did. We usually do proclamation, but it's such a end of the school year, and the school board didn't send me one, and we didn't draft one. But Mr. Bowen, hopefully, when school starts again, we will have a proclamation and have you all to come back. But at this time, I would like to take the honor to recognize those students and those championship students. And when I call your name, please stand. Coach Bowen, would you please stand with your students? Good morning.
Good morning.
Students, good morning.
Good morning.
We, the city of Cordele, would like to acknowledge you for your job well done in track and field event for Chris County High School in Cordele. We know that all of your teammates are not here today, but I'm going to call out every name that's listed in recognition. And if you're here, please stand forward and come over here with me when I call the names. Tamara Johnson. Nehemiah Clark. Noah Coleman. James Grant. Mason Harris. Tylen Hill. Jared Kendrick. Gregory Pruitt. Richard Thomas. That's one of mine, y'all. Brendan Young. We would like to give a huge congratulations for the accomplishment of the state championship. Tamara Johnson, 100 millimeter, 100 what? 100 meter. Okay, these are 100 m. I'm getting old. Tamara Johnson, 6.
Wait a minute.
Commissioner, we have Amir Jones, she's second place in high jump. She second place. I'm sorry.
What's her name?
Amir Putnam.
Did I miss one?
No, I don't think.
Come on.
It's not on there.
Okay, what's her name? Amir Putman. I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't see your name.
But she's number 2 in high
Hi,
jump.
darling. Okay. That don't mean anyone else. I'm sorry, but it wasn't on here. Okay. I was doing the races, wasn't I? Tamara Johnson, 4th in the 400 meter. The 4x800 meter relay, 9th. Richard Thomas, long jump, 5th place. Richard Thomas, triple jump, state champion, first and second in school history. All right, Richard. That's Richard Thomas Jr., okay? Finally, we'd like to acknowledge the unprecedented achievement under Coach Bowen. During this final, we would like to acknowledge the track and field leadership program. 6 consecutive state championship appearances, 30 top 10 finishers, 3rd place finish boys and state champion 2022. First coach in the history to coach 4 state individuals. Come on up. Champions. And the 100 meter, the 200 meter, the 4x100 relay, and the triple jump. Second region runner-up. 27 school records broken. Woo! 2021 state championship meet. Kalisha Franklin was 100 meter. Jahari Lewis, 400 meter ace, 4x4 100 meter relay fourth. 22 state champions meet. J.C. Gray, 100 meter first state champion. J.C. Gray, 200 meter first state champion. Jalen Smith, 200 meter third. Sawyer McGinnis, 3,200 meter ninth. 4x4 relay team first state champion. Eric Ivory high jump. 2023 GHS state champion meet. Mariana Blanton, 800 meter eighth. Sawyer McGinnis, 1,600 meter eighth. Sawyer McGinnis, 3,200 meter eighth. 2024 GHA state champion meet. Mariana Blanton, 800 meter seventh. Sawyer McGinnis, 1,600 meter ninth. Boys relay 4x800 relay. Jamarcus Walker, shot put fourth. Jace Oliver, shot put 10th. 2025 GSA state champion meet. Sawyer McGinnis, 800 fourth. Sawyer McGinnis, 1,600 seventh. Boys, 4x800 relay. Richard Thomas, triple jump 7th. Boys, 4x20 relay, 9th. Tamara Johnson, 200 meters, 7th. And girls, 4x20 relay, 10th. GHA state champion, 2026. Tamara Johnson, 8th, 100 meter. Tamara Johnson, 6th, 200 meters. Tamara Johnson, 400 meter. And 4x800 meter relay, 9th. Richard Thomas, long jump, 5th. Richard Thomas, triple jump, state champion. Let's give out that. On behalf of our mayor, J. Wesley Rainey, and our board of commissioners, George Wright, Bernard Finn, JoJo Wright, and yours truly, Vestibule Shepherd, congratulations on the job. Well done. Come on up, baby. I don't know your name. I call everybody up.
Come on, let's
Thank you, kids. Come on in. Come on in. Okay. Come on, guys. Come on, go with all your babies. And I will do the proclamation another day. Believe me.
Since you guys are so generous with giving our funds, the Chris County track team could use some funding.
We gave it the office. I said George Singletary. I said, he said I call him George Wright. I'm sorry, it's George Singletary. I'm sorry.
He's been wanting to be a Wright, his great-great-granddaddy wasn't.
Come on, baby. Come on, get out your hood. Come on, baby. You show up behind me. Come on, my baby. You know you belong to me. This is the drama at my church as well. Great kids. Thank you all.
Thank y'all.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Coach Bowen, we'll get with you in the fall.
Okay, all right.
I try to stay with all of you.
We got screwed.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You always do a great job, Mayor Pro Tem.
You raised me right. Thank you, Janet. Now, we'll go.
Okay, at this time, we'll go to our city manager's report.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
You have my report in your packet. We're just going to run over a few things real briefly. First of all, as we start every meeting, keeping the family of Miss Naisha Pickens in our forethoughts. We're rapidly approaching the anniversary of her disappearance, and so we're just encouraging the community, if they know anything, please use the CSend app using the keywords Naisha or Cordele Missing Persons. You can contact the tip line at 1-800-597-8477, the Cordele Police Department at 276-2921, or any of our surrounding law enforcement agencies. Once again, we have a pet of the week, which is Bambi. Looks like a beagle mix, cute little puppy that I understand likes to cuddle. So if anyone is on the lookout for a new family member, they're more than welcome to visit the Cordele Animal Shelter in person, the City of Cordele website at cordelega.gov, or by calling our animal control officers at 229-947-5306. Empowerment Pathways Youth Build, they're still accepting applications and appointments for interviews. This is an excellent opportunity for someone who needs a GED to earn that, to learn a skilled trade and develop leadership skills. So once again, anyone interested in that program, it is open. They do have vacancies, and you can find out more about it by contacting Marissa Wedges, the program director, at 229-276-1580. Bridging the Gap Educational Services, they're still offering their Summer Academy. This is an 8-week course. It started on June the 1st and runs through June the 24th. Quite a few exciting topics they'll be covering during this academy. And if anyone is interested, they can contact Bridging the Gap Educational Services at 706-623-3864. Watermelon Festival time is upon us. The 77th Annual Watermelon Festival ribbon cutting kickoff was held on June the 4th at the Chamber of Commerce office building. We had a great representation from the public, from city employees, from the county, and even had some of our watermelon queens show up. Look at that. All right, Quay Walker Day. Quay Walker has always been good about giving back to the community that he came from. He gave some great advice to the kids about putting their faith in God, keeping themselves grounded. This activity, this event was well received, a huge turnout for this family fun event that included things like games and bouncy houses, and we look forward to hosting Quay again next year if he sees fit to come and celebrate what Cordele has to offer and the opportunity it gave him. The 2026 Senior Citizens Prom was held on June the 5th at the Reginald Berry Senior Center. So they had a night of fun, dancing, and even named their homecoming or prom king and queen. So Rick Smar swung by there and took some pictures of that event for us. All right, the Region 5, I skipped one. The Region 5 soaring contest, I believe this is the 55th annual soaring contest. It was held here at the Cordele Crisp County Airport. This is one of the largest events in the nation for the soaring competitors, and it was well received again this year. This was during the first week of June. They did have some inclement weather the first couple of days, but they got in, I believe, I heard 4 days of sailing competition, and we look forward to hosting them again next year. Once again, Rick went out to the airport, snapped some photos, and Brett took his drone out, got some overhead photos, and we even had some of our own go and visit. I anticipate a glider in the police chief's budget coming up for next year. So, all right, once again, we're having our monthly blood drive. This one's held today at Community Clubhouse from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. So anyone wanting to donate blood can do so by visiting redcrossblood.org and entering the code word CORCOMM to schedule an appointment. And anyone who donates during the month of June will receive a $15 e-card and will be put in for a drawing for a $7,500 prize. Our LMIG paving projects are underway. One of the areas we want to focus on is on 12th Street from 15th Avenue north to 12th and a half Alley. This is anticipated to start on Wednesday, June the 17th. We are going to start there at the 16th Avenue side and head to the north in light of some of the activities that are going on towards the end of this week. This is a full depth reclamation. It's more than just a surface coating, so it's going to take a little bit longer for this strip of roadway. It will be closed. It will be closed completely to all heavy equipment or heavy vehicles. That includes things like dump trucks, trash trucks, Local residents, they will be allowed passage if they live on 12th Street and have no other alternative route to their homes. So we just encourage everyone that's living in that area or passing through that area to use caution, look out for workers, and expect minor delays. All right, this is a busy weekend we have coming up. On Thursday, June the 18th, we'll have our This Is Your Life celebration honoring Miss Willie Mae Dexter. It will be held at 6:30 p.m. at Cordele First Activity Center. I have tickets available. I've had Miss Shepherd RSVP, so I have her, and I've got some other tickets. Anyone wants to attend, just let me know, and I'll give you your ticket for that. All right, Juneteenth celebration. The City Hall offices will be closed on Friday, June the 19th in observance of Juneteenth. And that evening at 4 p.m., there at 12th Street and 15th, 16th Avenue in the historic Gillespie Selden District, we'll be having a Juneteenth festival. Local vendors, local music, local talent. So we encourage everyone to come out and visit. This is a free event. This slide was sent to me yesterday by Ms. Monica Simmons, so I told her I would put it in here. It's not in your packet. But there will be a 250th celebration being held on Saturday, June the 27th from 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at Georgia Veterans Memorial State Park. This is being sponsored by Visit Cordele Crisp County along with the Cordele Crisp Ministerial Association. So it's an opportunity to come out to enjoy some fellowship together, games and activities along with a free hot dog lunch. Parking for the first 100 vehicles is free. After we hit 100 vehicles, unfortunately, we'll have to pay the parking fee that the state park imposes. So let's encourage everyone to come out and join in this community event on the 27th at Veterans Memorial State Park. At the last meeting, this commission passed a resolution authorizing a change in the structure of utility fees. We have sent that out to the public. And just want to put it here in the slideshow for your information once again and to present it to the public. Once again, the occupational alcohol license renewals are due. We have been fairly gracious on these business licenses. We've given an extension. We have reached out. We've contacted people, businesses about business license. We have the list narrowed down from 111 businesses down to 25, I believe, and summons are now being issued for those businesses to come to court if they've not purchased their business license. Alcohol license, of course, there is no grace period there, so if you're operating without an alcohol license, we highly encourage you to get that issue resolved. Some of our upcoming meetings and events. On Wednesday, June the 17th, we'll have the Historic Preservation Committee meeting. That will be here in the courtroom at 6 p.m. This one is pretty big, the Propel follow-up meeting. This is going to be Thursday, June the 18th at Albany State University, the Cordele campus, starting at 8:30 a.m. We have a group coming in July that's part of the Propel program that will be touring the city. And so we're trying to set the agenda and make the game plan for that visit. So if any of you would like to attend, you're more than welcome to. The Planning Commission meeting will be held on Thursday, June the 18th here in the courtroom at 10 a.m. As I mentioned a moment ago, City Hall offices will be closed on June the 19th in observance of Juneteenth. Watermelon Festival Parade, Saturday, June the 20th, 15th Avenue to Williams Field. Lineup begins at 7:30 a.m. there on 6th Street. Is that right? 6th Street, between 14th and 15th Avenue, staging for the parade down 15th Avenue. And we have already requested Public Works have the street sweeper available to clean that area prior to and after the event, as well as the Juneteenth Festival as well. So they will be over there cleaning that area prior to and afterwards as well. Board of Zoning Appeals meeting scheduled for Thursday, June the 25th here in the courtroom at 10 a.m. And then Friends of the Georgia Veterans Memorial State Park Board meeting is Tuesday the 30th at 4 p.m. at the Visitor Center at the State Park. And then lastly here, the City Hall offices will also be closed on July 3rd in observance of Independence Day. Just a few action items to let you know about. Just keeping everyone aware that the city dumpsters are open at Public Works. That's 814 East 11th Avenue. We're seeing an uptick in illegal dumping. We have Watermelon Festival going on, the Propel Committee coming in to view the city. We're trying to get areas cleaned up, so we encourage everyone to take advantage of the city dumpster location. Again, 814 East 11th Avenue. It's open every day from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and even on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon. Mentioned the road closure already on 12th Street from 15th to 12th Avenues. We've already mentioned the utility fee changes and delinquent business license. Next item there, the 2025 delinquent tax notices. We have mailed out 1,170 delinquent property and personal tax account notices. And then as a reminder to those of you going to the GMA conference, that will be held on June the 26th through 30th in Savannah. And that's all I have, unless you have any questions.
I don't have any question. I would like to thank you and Public Works, Road Department for paving 8th Street. That was much needed, and they took care of the problem. Thank you all so
Yes,
much.
ma'am. I do have one final item here. We received a thank you note from the family of Miss Fernesta Colson. If you remember Miss Fernesta, she was the spouse of Mr. Junior Colson, longtime city employee, along with city commissioners. So we just keep her family in thoughts and prayers during this time of loss, and I just wish them the best during this tough time.
Mr. White.
Thank you.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
I got a question. Is there a way that we can coordinate the grass cutting with the people that are picking up the trash? Because what's happening is before they pick up, they're cutting the grass and the trash is being left there, so they're making thousands of pieces. And they having to go back in after the fact and pick up that. Is there a way to coordinate that with them somehow?
Okay.
Or can you look into it?
Yes, so I'm gonna make some assumptions. You're talking when, like cemetery and parks, cutting
Cutting right of ways,
like
yes.
sidewalks, right of ways, try to coordinate it.
Who is it, Lane Stuckey and them?
Oh, the
That-
chamber, the chamber. counts.
The chamber has a crew that picks it
Right,
up.
Mr. Stuckey.
And what they're doing, we'll take Pecan over there, for example. Parks came in and cut the right of way, and it looked like a snow farm out there then. I mean, they didn't touch any of it, which, they came back in and cleaned it up. Is there a way to give them a couple of days, 3 days notice or something?
Yes, sir. I think what we can do is contact Mr. Stuckey and try to get an idea of his schedule, his route that he's following. We'll get Scott to coordinate with cemetery and parks and see if they can't mirror that same
Yeah.
same schedule, so
I'm
that
sure
way
they
the
can
trash
work
is
it
picked
out.
up before it gets cut.
Simple. One other thing, we get codes to go into some of these businesses on 16th, from one end of town to the other, and get them to clean up the trash.
Yes, sir.
I know that they'll say, well, we don't have the hours, but I think they can be persuaded to get somebody out there to clean them up, fire it out. Because, I mean, people are coming in from everywhere now. They're going to be looking at it. You pull into several businesses out there, they're pretty bad.
Yes, sir. We've requested codes already to pursue businesses trying to keep their areas cleaned up. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it seems to be just, I don't know what you call it here in Cordele, a lack of apathy. I don't know what you would call it. You can clean up your business, and the next day, there's fast food wrappers, drink cups. People just clean the car out going down the road. Still no excuse. We'll still continue to
You're
try to
correct.
keep the areas clean, but
You're absolutely right.
the business owners are bearing the brunt of people who just don't care about the community and sling the trash out the windows.
Well, we could just triple the fine for littering, which I hate, and,
I agree.
and then have, chiefs just assign one person to run around catching people littering and, I don't know,
Make
make
some
an
examples.
example out of a few of them, then, they get the message out. Does that sound harsh?
I think
I didn't really care.
Well,
I don't like
who owns-
throwing it out there myself.
Who owns the property, or maybe you know, behind Wendy's in between that strip mall? That looks like a trash dump down through there. And you know what?
I know what you're talking about.
Walmart's got about 750 buggies right there too. I mean, it looks pretty bad. Even the grass, the weeds, all through there. And I think that would be the landowner.
It should be.
Should be delayed.
We'll get some focus on that area.
Commissioners, are there any other questions? Okay, I got a couple.
Okay.
These business owners, I was reviewing that list, I don't know, it just had my attention. Have we visited all of these? Cause some of these are surprising.
Yes, sir. We started off with 111 on the list, and they were contacted either by phone or personally. So they've been, they've received notice and had the opportunity to come in and take care of it.
And they've had, okay, next question, 250-year anniversary. Plans for the city, for flags, do we have, are things ordered?
Yes, sir.
Or are we, when are we gonna start decorating? I think it's important to get,
Amy Middleton's in the process right now of making the bows. We have ordered some of the bunnings, so we can hang out around City Hall. And Amy's doing flags and what are they called?
The lighted.
The wreath.
The
type
wreath,
with-
we're working on it.
Using watermelon colors and red, white, and blue.
okay, is there anything this commission needs to, I mean, the city's got the funds to be able to do this?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
We're doing it on the cheap.
okay.
Yeah, I've been already on, I don't dip in your
Y'all gonna
business.
decorate up, the main corner, which is the community clubhouse.
Right,
7th and 16th,
Yeah,
the focus area.
I've got that already on the, you know.
Okay.
Go on with you.
Well, I just think we need to show pride.
And also I want all the
Okay.
black, lantern poles, someone, every one of them on the front side, just 4 or 5 of them, I think, over there.
Okay.
Just,
Okay,
It's already in the works.
already in the works.
Yeah, we've been working fellow,
Yes, ma'am.
behind the scenes.
Okay, yeah, we're just trying to let the public know we're gonna do something here. Show our patriotism.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Commissioner, is there anything else? Okay, if not, we'll move on to city attorney's report.
Mayor, I appreciate if we could have an executive session. For litigation.
Okay. Okay, Commissioners, y'all heard the city attorney. He's requested a executive session for litigation. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Okay, motion and a second. All in favor?
Ah.
Okay, we'll be going into executive session for litigation purposes. Okay, Commissioners, is there a motion to come out of executive session?
So moved.
Okay, we got a motion. Is there a second?
A second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we're now back in regular session. Okay, is there anything from executive session? Okay, if not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, meeting adjourned.